Hi guys, I'm Femi.
And I'm Betty.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So, as you know, we haven't made a video in quite some time, and the reason for that is because the camera that we were using broke. So we want to give a shout out to Emmanuel for letting us use his camera in the first place. We didn't break it, by the way.
But God bless him.
God bless him.
So as you know, every video we do a verse of the video for every video that we can do. So the verse that we're choosing today, because it's the new year, is
2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. So that is 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17, which says, "Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things have become new."
So basically what I feel it means to me is that I would take it as, okay, this is a new year and I have to look at myself the way Christ wants me to see myself, basically. So I want to walk through this new year as seeing myself as that person. So I feel it's more of a mindset sort of thing. It's not that I'm physically being born again, but I want to see myself the way Christ sees me or expects me to see myself. So I feel like once I start thinking of myself that way, I start to become that. So if I considered myself a liar before or a stealer before, I am now a new person in Christ. So therefore I am no longer a liar, I am no longer a stealer, therefore I won't do them things because I see myself as that. What do you think it feels?
Well, for me, but obviously it's going to be along the same lines. And it's just that when you are in Christ and when you have made that conscious decision that, okay, I'm going to live my life for Christ, no matter who you were before, as Femi has said, and no matter how others see you, because that, I think that's like the biggest hindrance sometimes to us changing. It's how others have seen us. So no matter who people thought you were before, so if people thought that you were promiscuous, if people thought that you were a liar, if people thought that you were a failure, now that you're in Christ, that has been washed away and you're in Christ now. That is your identity. Being in Christ is who you are. It doesn't matter whether you were a failure before, now you are a winner because you're a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you.
Yes, definitely. So let's just try and live this new year as we need to live it, as Christ expects us to do it. And, you know, and this will be a very good year for us, definitely.
I give it all to you, Jesus.
Okay, so since it's the new year, as you already know, we're just going to talk through our spiritual goals for the year, and hopefully you guys will share yours, maybe email them to us or leave them in comments or leave them on Insta. But we really do want to hear what your spiritual goals are, because by telling us, you will inspire us to maybe even want to take it a step further. So yeah, you want to start?
Yeah, my first spiritual goal is to obviously read my Bible a lot more. I feel like the word is the key to everything. The word is the key to knowing God. He is truth, the word is truth, and God is the word, so sort of thing. So I feel like we need to have a lot of more of the word in our lives and to meditate on it more, because there's so many things in this world that are distracting us, whether it be music, whether it be our workplaces, whether it be just meaningless conversations that we have. These things tend to pollute our minds and we tend to carry them along with us throughout the day. So you would have a conversation, a stupid conversation, but you'll be thinking about it throughout the day. Why not read the word and be thinking about the word throughout the day? My second goal is to make God my core. I feel like everything about me should be about God. Like I was saying before, there's so many things that distract us. There's so many things that we make our mini God, whether it be TV shows. I'm somebody that loves TV shows. Like whatever new show there is out, I watch it. Whether it be Scandal, whether it be, you know, How to Get Away with Murder, I watch everything. And every single time I'm thinking, do you know, I could be spending this time, whether it be praying, whether it be reading my word, whether it be just doing anything to do with fellowship, or, you know, anything to do with God, I could be finding that time to do it. My third goal is to thank God more. What made me think about this is that one day I was driving and I was coming across green lights. And every time I come across green lights, I always do this weird thing where I just thank God. I say, thank God for green lights, sort of thing. But then I came across a red light and I had to stop. And then something said to me, why don't you thank God for this red light? Because you don't know what's around the corner. Maybe this red light is stopping you from having an accident. Maybe this red light could be just a little delay so that you can like reach your success, sort of thing. You don't know what that red light means. And if you live for God and you feel like God is one that designs your days, then everything that happens during that day is for your benefit. So we have to learn to thank God a lot more. So yeah, they're my goals.
So my goals are, number one, to be more of an intercessor, because I believe that prayer is a powerful ministry, and sometimes it's kind of sidelined for other things that are more visual, because you can't always see somebody praying for you, or you can't always see somebody praying, you can't always hear somebody praying, but the prayer of the righteous one availeth much. So if I put myself in the position of intercessor, even if somebody hasn't told me their problem, but I feel like they're going through something, and I help them to pray for it, that is like a joy for me. That is amazing for me, and I think that will be something that will please God, hopefully, if I'm doing it with the correct intentions. Not that I'm doing it so that when I see that something good does happen for that person, I'm like, you know, I prayed for you. That's why that happened, because I prayed for you.
Humble yourself.
You have to humble yourself. You have to humble yourself and carry like prayer and carry whatever ministry that God has given you with humility and reverence, because at the end of the day, the rain falls on the good and the bad. It's not until judgment day that God is going to sift and sort. So when you're walking up there bopping, you know, doing your thing up to the throne of judgment, thinking, yeah God, I prayed for all these people, all these amazing things happen for them, and he's like, and you are, that will not even be our portion.
Amen.
So yeah, goal number one is to be more of an intercessor. Goal number two is to read the word more, as Femi said. Like, I have set times in the day where I do read the word, but when I'm on the bus, or when I'm stuck in traffic, or when I'm doing whatever, when I'm just being idle, pretty much, I can just pick up my phone, or I can go upstairs, get my Bible and read it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's always good to go from good to better to your best. So at that moment in time, what is a good thing to do? At that moment in time, what is a better thing to do? At that moment in time, what is the best thing to do? And the best thing to do is always what we should strive for. We shouldn't live a mediocre life when it comes to trying to, you know, be more like Christ. And my third spiritual goal is to be more thankful. I think that when we are more thankful, our problems like melt away, literally. I even have a story. So there was a moment, a period of time in like January when I was just a bit down, but no apparent reason. I just couldn't think of any reason why I was down. I was just a bit down, and something told me to give thanks to God for 3 consecutive days. So instead of when I do my normal nighttime prayer, instead of just being like, God, yeah, this, that, and other, God, I'm sad, like, help me. It will just be like, God, I thank you for whatever is on its way. I thank you for what I can see, I thank you for what I can't see. Thank you for the good, the bad, the ugly. I thank you for all of it. And after those 3 days, I'm not even lying, I felt so much better. I felt like a weight had been lifted from my heart. So yeah, to be more thankful, because praise opens doors.
It does open. It says come into his court with praises. It's not coming to his court with prayer. It's coming to his court with praises, and God will do wonders. I'm telling you, I feel like he moves more with praises than prayer. To be honest, because it says, the Bible does say that we tend to pray amiss, but praises always hits the nail on the head. It's always the key to me anyways. But yeah, so let's do a bit more praising. Let's set ourselves goals, and let's try and achieve those goals as well. And it's only by the grace of God that we will be able to achieve those goals. So let's rely on God and say, God, this is my goal, these are my goals, I want to achieve them because I want to become closer to you. So yeah, so put them all on God, and God will assist you. He doesn't allow his righteous to be put to shame, or he doesn't fail at all. So, you know, just rely on God. But yeah, man.